Welcome to the River Scientific and Research Administration and Facility. If you are listening to this, then you are on the right track. Welcome to the instruction tape. In this tape you will be educated on how to deal and identify all types of natural disasters and volcanoes. Don't worry, this is a very easy instructions manual. If you need any help or questions, please visit Dr. Anthony for more information. Now let's get started. First we will start off with volcano types and names. First we have microspills, or cinder cones. These from when larger volcanic tubes create pathways that eat at the ground upward. Then once they reach the surface they explode and remain active for the rest of their lives. Many cinder cones erupt or surface every day, and you need to be ready to put out an alert. We have thousands of sensors around the nation that can detect any senses of a volcanic eruption or if there is about to be one. Second is caldera volcanoes. These volcanoes range in many shapes but are the main types of volcanoes. The pit and the borehole are all caldera volcanoes. Caldera volcanoes are a deep hole in the ground, caused by large pockets of gas and magma underneath the surface. Eventually they will either collapse or explode at any given time, but the last time one has exploded was over 50 years ago. But we have detected multiple pockets underneath the surface, but they are not ready to surface yet. Last type are ash cinder volcanoes. These volcanoes are extremely rare, and there is only two existing, which include Mount Peter and Mount Barnabas. These volcanoes form first as cinder cones, but then more sediment builds up onto the side of it, therefore creating a mountain. Both of which aren't active at the moment. Now that we are done with the first topic, now we will move on to our next topic. Natural disaster. Natural disaster is one of the most deadly and harmful types of events on the nation. We will go over all types of natural disaster. First natural disaster is pyroclastic flow. Pyroclastic flow occurs when a large piece or pieces fall off or break off parts around or in the tunnels that the water comes from. A huge cloud containing many lethal and deadly chemicals. Pieces of rock, ash, and temperatures reaching over 110 degrees Fahrenheit can kill anything in its path. Depending on its 1 out, if 10 levels of intensity, they can cover everything in a thick, brown ash that resembles dirt. They can have a length of 1 to 25 inches depending on how thick they can get. But don't worry, we have lines of sensors that can detect ash or any identification of sudden temperature rises, or decrease in visibility or wind. Pyroclastic flow can have winds up to 150 miles per hour. We have a setting of buttons that can alert the nation of a pyroclastic flow. If you get the alert, then immediately sound the sirens. We have made it mandatory that all houses have a siren warning system in place in case of a pyroclastic flow levels 5 and above. The second and most important natural disaster that we mostly study here at the River Scientific and Research Facility is tornadoes. On Earth, there are ratings from EF0 to EF5. But on the river we have EF0 to EF10. EF10 tornadoes can produce 1,000 mile per hour winds. But again don't worry, because we haven't had a EF10 in 7 years. We have a national and international weather service, an atmospheric administration, and an oceanic administration, that are all run by us. We have the state-of-the-art radar and detecting services that can alert the area surrounding it. If you have any questions on how any of the natural disasters work, again please contact Dr. Anthony for more intel and information on whatever topic you want. This is the end of your first training lesson. Now you have been informed on the main topics of your job here. Now remember, never, and I mean never, share any of this information to the public. If you do, then there will be consequences. And remember to always have a nice day here at the River Scientific and Research Facility. Have a great first day.
Hello. And welcome to the River Police Department. If you are watching this, then that means you are a police officer and you are watching this to get new information about an anomaly recently spreading across the nation. Now, normally, we would have a training video already made. But what has happened recently shows that we need new instructions. Now, most of you have heard about a thing called quote-unquote shadows lurking in the area. Then you are in good luck. You have probably gotten calls about someone seeing a shadowy figure, then when you report to the scene, they are dead. So he will tell you on how to deal and handle these situations when they come. If you get a call about a shadowy or ominous figure stalking or watching the caller, do not report to the scene. Let them deal with it. It's death. Or no death. They will handle it on their own. Do not speak. No matter how scared or horrified they seem to be. Only close the call when the caller stops responding completely.
Can you explain to me why you were late today?
Look, mate, I got lost on my trolley and I couldn't
Why
make...
the fuck is your phone